I'm not gonna tell you that you're gonna get viral right after watching this video. I'm not gonna sell you shit, but what I'm gonna share you is realistic and a very honest strategies and tips to build your personal brand on Instagram in 2024. And you just need to implement these exact strategies in the right moment from now on, and it's just a matter of consistency and patience to see your results. So yeah, this is Varshit. I'm a marketing student at Penn State University. I'm a sophomore right now. I also have two personal brands, which is the Varshit Merugu Telugu and the What's Up Varshit, which has 10k followers and 32k followers for each the account, so it's like 40k followers combined. I have like 2 to 3 million views or reach for each account every single month consistently. So it's just a matter of time that I increase the number of followers on my page. I just have to like repeat the same fundamentals which I'm doing since the last few months, which got me all the views and the reach. I'm also scaling a personal brand agency to help other professionals and also business owners to build their personal brand on Instagram. So yeah, let's deep dive in regarding on how you can actually build your personal brand in 2024. The first one, I actually have two angles to this. The first one is basically soft skills, and the second one is being your technical skills. Even if you have the technical skills and don't have the soft ones, you're definitely gonna fail to build a personal brand. And that's why soft skills are for me are more important than technical, because out of experience you're gonna learn all the technical skills, but soft skills you have to learn first to get better results in the first place. So the first one is basically being your own. Be authentic. Authenticity is a very big thing when it comes to media industry, because no one would relate to you if you are very perfect, and if the angle is perfect, if the shots are perfect, if the script is very perfect and there are not flaws in the in the script or something like that, because people only connect to very human natured or maybe humans, and humans makes mistakes, right? Humans make mistakes just like this. So yeah, people relate to you when you show flaws in your account, and that's the reason why you have to be yourself on Instagram, and that's how people will connect to you and also engage with you and maybe become your fan base, etc. And you build a strong community while being authentic, and there's no place for perfection in today's world. So yeah, I did that mistake in the beginning, so I didn't have a lot of people following me or maybe engaging into my content. So be you. Just talk like how you talk in general. Make your script sound more humanly as possible. The second one is basically being very consistent and having a growth mindset, because consistency is the only way you could improve your content on a day-to-day basis. When you show up every single day, that's how you show your audience or maybe signal that to your audience that you're very consistent and also chase growth in your content. Because the reason I could make my content at its position right now, like increase my number of reach and also like improve my content, is basically by being consistent. Because since I was consistent, I could actually improve on different categories of my content, like subtitles, maybe like videography, and also like audio, storytelling, etc. Because this gave me an opportunity to improve my content and shoot out many stones as possible to my target. But make sure you have like a quality bar where you would be able to watch your own content. That's what MKBHD says. You should make content where you could actually watch it, and you could also expect other people to watch it then, right? It completely makes sense. And make sure while shooting all those stones, you have a criteria to select those stones, right? It has to be above this kind of quality so that you release those content. But I'm gonna tell you, all the first 5 videos or the first 10 videos are gonna be trash, even though you want to make them perfectly fine, because that's how it is. You always learn from your experiences, and all the first 5 videos are not gonna get the views and also the reach. So be consistent, have a growth mindset to improve each and every category every single week or something like that. The third one is basically observe the society, observe what's going on internet, see what people are interested towards. There is this website called Google Trends where you can actually search a keyword and see what people are interested in it or not. If you can tap in a keyword, it shows you like how many people are interested on the topic after a certain period of time. So make sure that you study the society, see what are they up to, see what's happening in the media industry and like what people are doing. If you're a fashion creator, for example, go to like see what all the other fashion creators in your industry are doing, and also like see what people are looking after and how are the shopping trends changing in your society and etc. Because by this you'll also be able to be in the like the starting of the curve, and also you will be the one who is adopting all the time, and you have to keep updating for the sake of audience. Yeah, so these are basically the soft skills you need to have to build a proper personal brand in the beginning. And when it comes to technical, this is where the experience and also all the numbers come in. They say you don't have to have technical skills. I mean, not very much. They say like nothing. You just have to record all the things and everything. But they, like, I know like a lot of YouTubers or maybe Instagram influencers, also content creators, say that you don't need all of this shit, just need a camera to record and everything. But I'm gonna be very honest, your video, you need to learn basic video editing in the first place. Like, you need to know how to synchronize all the clips with music, which is very important because that's more engaging and also very good to see the video. And the second thing is you have to learn which one to put in the edit and also what to remove from the edit. And yeah, it's generally basic editing, like adding text effects, seeing which color sets out with the background, because you also have to understand a bit of color theory. I mean, yeah, something knowledge regarding color, I don't know what they call it, but yeah, it's basically like understanding contrasting colors, complementing colors, and etc. You will find that in Google if you want it. And yeah, use those colors to make your video more attractive, more good looking, more aesthetic videos only work on Instagram, especially if you want to be a content creator on Instagram. So yeah, please take care of all those things. Have a color design to your, like, have a specific color which you use in all the videos. You don't have to like start experimenting in the beginning, but after like 10-20 videos, choose one color because it builds a brand identity for you and which will help you every single time. And yeah, that's regarding editing. The second one is basically choosing one or two niche or categories. That's it. That was the biggest mistake I've done in the beginning of my content creation journey. I used to like revolve around various topics, which was a complete waste of time, and you won't get results with that because people will not know why should they follow you, and they don't have a particular, if they're confused they don't follow you, but they have to have a clear idea. You don't have to go very deep into the niche which other people and other influencers say, which intimidated me a lot. I was like, I'll do whatever I want, but then no, that's not how things work. You have to go on at least a broad category like fashion or maybe cooking or maybe fitness or maybe self development or something like that. Just select a broad topic and then you can experiment with different things. You can always change your niches one at a time, but don't always like combine everything because it'll confuse the audiences and you're not gonna get views and etc. And the third one is basically looking up to trends. Like I said before, the soft skills like understanding society, learning it, understanding and following trends on Instagram, like looking what social events are happening. If there is some sort of a social situation happening, like the Kolkata rape case which happened, many content creators and also activists who spoke regarding it got a lot of attention because that's a national problem, and your video, the probability of your video going viral is more during that time. Sometimes a very trending audio could also get you a lot of views. I remember this. I randomly used a Hindi music which was not even trending at that time, but after a week, the audio suddenly got into trending, and all of a sudden, the video which was having 1,000 views a week before reached to 20k a week after. That was very accidental, but I understood that how this trending audio could actually work if you use them properly, not just like putting all the audios every single time you use them, but you have to exactly know when to use, what to use, and why you have to use that audio. Yeah, if you can pull it off properly well, there's a high chance that your video can go viral. And the hashtags might not, what do you say, matter. If you see other top creators out there, they don't even put or use hashtags, but to get the discoverability from the explore page, what happens is write a description of the video, like include the keywords of the video. Like if you're talking about something men fashion, write about like men fashion category, like all these words, all the keywords regarding the video in the caption, like down below. It'll help other people to recognize you. And the last and the most important one is basically focus on content which could, oh, not the last one actually, which could actually be shareable or maybe saved. And when it comes to share, there are two types in that. One is where they share to their stories to build their personal brand on their stories. Second one is basically sharing the reel to other people if they like it or maybe if they find it motivating or something like that, right? If there is something like a message from Cristiano Ronaldo on motivation, you might put that story, the reel on your story, because you're basically building and showcasing your personal brand on your Instagram to your private circle. That is one kind of sharing. And the other one is you find some funny meme or some funny video or maybe some emotionally like something reminding of your school days, you'll send that to your school friends. That's another kind of sharing. So focus on triggering some kind of emotion or providing some kind of value so that people are willing to share that content to someone else. And sometimes if it's motivational stuff, you also save it. And if there are like some AI tools which can be useful for your productivity for your college or something, that you also save that, which is also a value again. And yeah, focus on reels like that where you can actually save or share. And the last one is basically emotional content. On Instagram, emotional content always wins over valuable content. You have to figure out a way to write your scripts in a way to deliver the information while triggering some kind of emotion. It can be FOMO, which is fear of missing out, or insecurity, or also maybe a sadness or a relevant topic, which is an insecurity for a lot of people. Like, you can start the reel by telling, like, if you are short, this is the fashion, like this is how you could dress to, like, to look tall or something like that, right? So what happens is basically tapping onto that insecurity, right? And then when you tap into insecurity, they actually like consume your content until the end. That's also a hook. A hook is also very important. I'm gonna tell you, without a good hook, your content is not gonna work out. More than concentrating on scripting the entire video, concentrate your 70% of your time on your hook, on deciding what lines should you use and everything, and then write the topic afterwards. Because if your hook is not fine, no one's gonna watch your content. I'm dissecting a bit, but emotional content in the first place works every single time on Instagram, especially on Instagram, because people come for entertainment and sometimes emotion triggers something out. You have to create some sort of emotion from the information you're gonna provide in it. And that's it. This is basically the simple fundamentals and the tips you have to follow for your Instagram. And if you follow them consistently, it's just a matter of time that you're gonna see results for your page. And yeah, that's it. Please subscribe to the channel and also like the video if you find it valuable. And if I provided some value, this is literally the experience. This is exactly what I'm gonna do and follow these tips. And I'm not gonna sell anything. This is out from the experience of building content since the last few months. And that's it. Follow me also on Instagram. What's up, Varshit, for self-development, also like lifestyle reels. That's English based. And if you are a Telugu guy, follow this page, Varshit Merigu _Telugu. It's also a lifestyle and a fashion page, and also sometimes I talk about self-development. I'm building a community right now. I'm working on it, and I'll see you there. Follow me on all these platforms. Just keep supporting me so I can bring better value and also improve my setup, my microphone and also my phone and etc. So yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you for giving your time.